All right, Mopar people, welcome back to the channel. I'm JustMoparJoe. I got about an hour work out in the shop and do something, so I figured why not pull that transmission out in there. Shouldn't take too long. If you see, I got a gasket leaking and my pan is hanging down low. See there? That sucker's low. It looked like it may even drug on something at the racetrack. There's a dent right there. Hopefully you can see that. I got a new pan for it. Let me show you that real quick. She's got a little surface rust on it, but she's brand new. That'll clean up. This is the Mopar, or Chrysler Performance Parts, P3690730. Automatic trans deep oil pan. Direct connection. Comes with all the goodies. And this is actually a packet of O-rings that I stole from one of those transmission kits. All this stuff came from Michigan when I went. This is something I didn't even notice. That's super cool. An original direct connection sticker for two times. That's awesome. I have no idea if it will still stick to anything, but I have two of them. So that's amazing. I got that new cork gasket out of one of those kits too. I don't mind cork gaskets. They don't scare me. Here's a filter that came with that kit. It's got a little rust around the edges there. I'm gonna probably buy another filter and not use that one since it's started a little rusty there. But the pan and kit is cool. It's got all the stuff to bring your filter down to the bottom of the pan. And the pan has a drain plug, so that's a win-win-win-win. I believe you can buy a 46 RH pan or something. Whatever the newer, or maybe it's a 518 overdrive pan for like 20 bucks now. That would also be a good one. But this is direct connection, so I'm gonna clean that rust out of there, and it'll go on the transmission when it goes back in. Here's my brand new cleaned up converter. Ta-da! So there it is, ready to go in. I'm gonna buy a new front pump seal, stick it in before I put the converter in, but the transmission's coming out today. I think my first step's gonna be pop that distributor cap off. It lacks about an inch, not even that much, from one of the posts touching the firewall. And I don't want to crack it and have to buy another one, so I'll pop it off. I'll go underneath. Go ahead and pop my bracket off for my shifter, disconnect my shifter right there. And 4 bolts for the cross member. I throw my transmission jack up under here, and yeah, nothing to it. I will go ahead and pull these extensions off. You can see my O2 sensor hanging there. This was the last set that I happened to try at the racetrack, and they're plenty long. I'm gonna go back, I think, with the 3-inch glass packs, so it'll still flow fine and everything will be good there. But yeah, this is a big step, getting this trans out today, converter in, that sort of stuff. So I'll probably break it into 2 parts. So next time when the converter goes back in, I should be able to road test this dude. I appreciate y'all following along with my race car build. It's a journey to make it faster. So let's keep. Of course, I'm going out with a drive shaft and starter. See, we've sweated a little horsepower here. And if you look up, it is wet right there on that side of that rail up to the filter. Right underneath the filter, it looks like filter itself on the bottom of it is even a little damp. So I need to get that tightened up. I'll probably just change the oil anyway. But yeah, drips here and there and yonder. I put it through a lot of passes recently. Also, we had this cool self-clearancing header. That one only had 2 bolts in it. Went ahead and pulled the plug on the pan. I know that the fluid's pretty clean. I might could actually catch it and save it and send it to Jed at Scott's Speed Shop for him to use in all his automatic transmissions. He would just love it. But while that's draining, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the drive shaft. I believe they are either 3/8 or 5/16. I'll have to look, see which size that is. Not a big deal. Got my 3/4 wrench. Get on these converter bolts. This is actually a ratchet wrench. It might work out just fine for me. Probably need the car higher up in the air anyway, but where's the fun in that? There's one. Set him over there. Come on. Nah, I'm not on there good enough. Hey, look at that. Number 2. Got my bottom 2 bolts out. I just turned my power on, see if I can't get her to spin a little bit here. Maybe. Little dab. Yeah, that'd be number 3 there. I might have to hit it one more time to get that other one, or I can just throw a wrench on this and back it up, but converter bolts are coming out. Starter is out. I just set her here on the pitman arm. Wire's still connected. I went ahead and turned the power off to the car, and I'm gonna get that bolt right there. And of course, you already know that oil filter's got to come off to get that bolt. Then there's 4 on top. I got my transmission lines left, and 4 cross member bolts. This one didn't have a nut on it. 3 cross member bolts. So boom, pow, boom. All right, so I screwed that oil filter back on. It looks like that now because I had to crunch it to get it off there. I just screwed it on so it stopped leaking. That bolt's out. Got 4 on top. I'm gonna probably get them from the top side. Y'all have seen me struggle with that before. I'll get those out and you'll get to watch me pull this transmission here in just a minute. Got the cross member bolts out. Everything's out as far as I know. Oh, I gotta cut that. I don't know if you can see it or not. For my oxygen sensor, I just had it wire tied to that ear of the transmission. I'll get her cut. I should be able to take my big wrench if I can get it in there and let her on down. Oh yeah. Buttered. Get moved back. She's free. Go ahead and move it around some. That's it. She's free to go. Here's a view from the front side. I can roll up in there and slide that converter out before I wrestle the transmission out. And I got my oil pan supported with a couple of blocks of wood and a floor jack. No biggie. I'll go ahead and pull that out next video and we can do the switch. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Getting closer to having some more changes done for the race car. So I'll catch y'all next time.